And using technology will not help. Accepted?
We are not saying that we deny moral awareness, but you were saying that we are denying that moral awareness. We are not doing that actually.
So let me be clear. This motion says that only moral awareness can minimize environmental damage. Technology and laws are not proactive, they're reactive. You're reacting to the problems that we've already caused. But moral awareness, we are proactive. You're preventing it by making sure you have those values instilled within yourself. You're self-regulating your society, which are less costly but long-lasting compared to laws which are short-term solutions, short-term symptoms to a root cause that can only be solved through moral values. If technology and laws work, then why do countries with strict licensing and laws against environmental damage like Brazil still have some of the highest pollution rates in the world? Explain why technologically advanced countries like USA and China still have some of the highest carbon emission rates in the world. And can you name me one success story where moral values were lost, but even despite that, the environment was significantly improved? Because no one will listen to you if they don't have that moral awareness instilled. Laws just protect it, but you need to have the moral values within you to know right from wrong. You don't need the law to tell you that littering is wrong if you already know that littering is wrong. Why do countries like Japan, who have no laws on recycling, still have 84% of households recycle their trash and sort it out? Because they see it as a moral and social cultural act, not as a way to get external reward from the law. Honorable Speaker, we have stated many things. We've tried marketing, we've tried innovations, we've tried technology. All of these just treat the symptoms. They can never treat the root cause, which is a disrespect for the environment, loss of moral awareness or awareness of what you are doing wrong to the environment. We've tried everything, but one thing is clear: you need the moral awareness to back up that thing. You need that as the driving force to push forward the idea that environmentalism is very important. Now, I would like to say, we propose that you have educational reforms and campaigns which are backed by not charity or policy making, but as a moral duty to your planet. With that, I would like to say that we as the government strongly believe that only moral implementation can minimize the damage, because technology can be reused. Can I have extra 15 seconds? Technology can have rebounds. More people will end up using vehicles and increasing carbon emissions, even though electrical vehicles cost more and use more fossil fuels. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, I would like to say that we as a government party strongly believe that this bill should be passed in Parliament.
Thank you, Member of Parliament. Sana Singh for her final speech, and now I would like to call upon the last constructive speech from the opposition members for the society to conclude their constructive part of the debate.
As the third speaker of the opposition, my task today is to reinforce our bench, dismantle the claims made by the government, and show you why their argument falls short in both morality, both theory and practice. Let's be clear. This motion states that only moral awareness can reduce environmental damage, but the word "only" is where that entire case collapses. Because in real world, morality without system is powerless, emotion without action is empty, and awareness without enforcement is forgotten. The government has claimed that moral awareness leads to sustainable long-term changes. They told you that if people just knew better, they do better. But here's the core contraction. If moral awareness alone was everything, we would have solved the environmental crisis decades ago. Let me ask, do people not know plastics pollute? Do they not know forests are burning? Do they not know that air is getting toxic? They do. Yet still they do this harmful practice. Why? Because awareness doesn't outweigh convenience. Because when something wrong, government always stop us from doing it. Let's look at it logically. The government assumes everyone will act on morality, but that's false. People act out of habit, self-interest, and economic pressure, not always from principle. Think about billion-dollar oil companies. Do they act out of consciousness? No, they act out of profit. The government assumes awareness is enough to create lasting change, but moral Games Awareness 5